Okay, chat, you cannot judge me for what I'm about to say. I think Ramatra hate fucks humans sometimes, just to get it out of his system. I think sometimes Ramatra's just like, I fucking hate humanity, but occasionally there's a real pretty one that I might fall for. Okay, so we're gonna make a tier list now of how down bad each hero is, i.e. how horny they are, how bad they need it, right? How bad do they need it? So we'll have S tier, which is just like down tremendous. And we can have A tier, which is just like generally needs it. We can have B tier, which is like take it or leave it. We might need to update these tiers rather as we go. What is a sex? That's this tier list. And then it's like, and we'll see, we'll leave this blank and we'll figure out a category for this. And then this, yeah, we'll fill it in. Okay, let's start and we can go as we go. Starting with Diva. I think Diva's like not that, like she doesn't seem that interested at the moment because she's got that guy Teo who's like super into her. Actually, wait. So here's the thing. Firstly, she's got Teo who's clearly down bad. That like mechanic on her team. He's clearly down bad for her. There is a voice interaction.
I saw you on a wanted poster with a cute guy.
Tell me you don't mean Cassidy.
Ew, no! The tall one with the little hat.
Oh, Bob. I'll tell him you said hello.
So Diva down bad for Bob. So I think Diva's actually like take it or leave it, where she's like, she clearly isn't like needy, don't need it, but if Bob was offering, if there was some omnic loving on the table, then she would be down. So I think it's take it or leave it for Diva. I think Ball would be what is a sex, though he is an actual literal hamster. Actually, I'm just gonna pull an animal. I'm gonna put the animal category because I don't want to engage with whatever the animal shit is going on. Okay, I don't want to know, I don't want to think about it. So the animal, just go here. I'm putting Winston in right now. Animal. Okay, Zarya. I reckon Zarya's like repressed. I reckon Zarya like wants it but doesn't want to admit it. You know, I feel like she's very formal. I'm gonna add a category that says repressed. I think Zarya, like, you know, I also feel like she liked girls, but it, you know, maybe Mother Russia not too happy about it. Definitely repressed. Definitely would deny her feelings. I think Ash would be pretty needy, to be honest. I feel like Ash generally needs it. Although she could also, there's an argument to be repressed, because I can imagine that she'd be quite like bratty about it, where she'd be like, I don't need no sex. I think she generally down bad, like generally needs it. Bastion is a robot. Cassidy, I feel like he could take it or leave it. He doesn't seem like he's too horny. Or you guys think he's down tremendous? You think he's down bad? Doesn't seem too horny to me. I think he's just like, yeah, you know what? I'm down for it, but I don't, you know, he doesn't need to chase it. Echo, animal / robot. Genji. I feel like Genji could be in the repressed. I reckon Genji has gone through so much body dysmorphia that he hasn't accepted his desires for sex yet. I think he wants it, and he definitely wants it for Mercy. However, I reckon he would be reluctant to open up to someone, you know, because he's got all his like scarring and whatever. He's not always fully accepting his body yet. So I feel like it would take time for him to open up to someone and let them in that way, you know. I feel like he spent years being basically celibate and he needs to like unlock that. That's my take. Hanzo. I think Hanzo is giga repressed. Hanzo is down bad, but he would repress the crap out of it. I think he might even be down tremendous, to be perfectly honest. Everything I see about Hanzo makes me think that he just represses all his desires. Hanzo needs it. He's mad all the time. I agree, Howdy. I agree. He's not, at least he's not openly horny though. I think he's at least not openly horny. I think he's too repressed to not put him in the repressed category. I think Junkrat is down tremendous. Like, he's just like, nobody loves him. Nobody cares about him. Nobody pays him any attention. I think he's down tremendous. He may not be the horniest character ever, but I think he's just down bad. May. I feel like May would be repressed as well. Maybe that's me projecting onto May, because I think she's cute. She could be take it or leave it. She could also be what is a sex. I could also imagine May being like, what is a sex? I think May is wholesome. I think she'd be like a take it or leave it. I think she'd be like, I don't need sex. I need love. I feel like that's how May would approach it. Doomfist. I feel like Doomfist gets all the sex he needs. I might add a tier for him. I might add a tier for like gets it all the time, like gets it when he needs it, gets it when they need it. I think Doom is like, I think Doom Diva gets it when she needs it. I think Cassidy gets it when he needs it. I think May is on the take it or leave it. Or actually, should we call this wants love, not sex? Doom gets all the sex, gets all the pussy. I don't know if he's into, I don't know if you know he's into dick, Omnix, I don't know, but he gets it when he needs it. Whatever he wants, he gets it. The man's got game. We'll do a Riz tier list at some point. We'll do like a who's got Riz tier list at some point. Farah. Ooh. Farah's a difficult one, actually. Because I feel like Farah is a little bit down bad. Like, probably doesn't get it as often as she needs it. I think she might be and generally needs it. I feel like she want that mercy, but maybe she's not getting enough of it. The lore of the game is cucking Farah, I feel. The lore of the game is cock blocking her. She could be having all the sex with Mercy if she had her way. But the game keeps shutting that down. The game keeps shutting down that potential. Because think about it this way. Her and Mercy have been in Cairo for like years. They could have been banging all the time if they wanted to. But the game has like shut down that, or has not allowed us to believe that that's what's happening. The game has not allowed that prophecy fulfilled. Reaper. I think Reaper is a what is a sex. But yeah, I think as Reaper though, I think as Reyes he might have had like human desires, but now as Reaper, I think he's just like not interested in all, you know? Sojourn. I think we've seen Sojourn is quite homely, right? I think Sojourn got some riz though. I think Sojourn gets it when she needs it. I think Sojourn has game. She might be wants love, not sex, but I think she could just like, I think she would be fine just having some, I think she'd have some casual flings, but I don't think she'd need it. I don't think she'd seek it out. Soldier. I feel like Soldier could be what is a sex now as well, but he could also be repressed. Actually, he might be repressed. I feel like Soldier's repressed. I feel like he's just like probably similar to Genji. He's probably denying his desires, I reckon. Sombra. I think all of her hacking shenanigans are just a flimsy mask for the love that she does not get. I think she's down tremendous. I think all her like, I'm hacking you and I'm annoying you is just like a way. It's like the schoolyard tactic, right? When you bully someone to like get their attention. It's like you pick on your crush. She's just down tremendous. She has everyone's nudes. That's true. She does have everyone's nudes. Okay, Symmetra. I think Symmetra is definitely what is a sex. Summer is fine, but I think she just doesn't venture leave her house, you know? She just watches a lot of Rule 34 and weird tentacle shit. Yeah, Sim is definitely what is a sex. Torb is the poster child that gets it when he needs it because he's got like all the babies. Clearly, Mrs. Lindholm is doing the service at home. So like Torb has no issues in this department. Torb has no issues whatsoever. Honestly, he should be tired, man. Torb, you should be tired after all the work you put in. Tracer, I think, well, Tracer we know has Emily, so I think also Tracer gets it when she needs it. Although I could also see her being in like wants love, not sex. I think I might put her in wants love, not sex, because I think that like she seems too like childish for sex almost. Do you get what I'm coming from? She's like very, yeah, just very straightforward. She does already have love, but I still think she's like wants love, not sex, you know? Widowmaker, absolutely repressed, dude. Definitely repressed. I think Widow definitely repressed. I feel like she could get it, but she's also too proud. I feel like she's too proud to let anyone in with her, you know what I mean? Like she would never deem to allow another mortal to see her in that form, in that way. She'd just be like, nah, no thank you. Anna. I feel like Anna is past sex. Like I feel like Anna is like, I'm past it. Like I don't even need it anymore. Although she does flirt with Reinhardt a little bit. This is a tough one actually. She doesn't really fit into any of these categories. I think Anna, the best fit is probably gets it when she needs it. Junker Queen, here's my take on Junker Queen. I feel like Junker Queen could absolutely get it when she needs it, but I think she would still be down tremendous. I feel like she's just like crazy and horny. That's her. Okay, Bab. Oh, Bab definitely gets it when he needs it. Bab can like spend 5 minutes in a new town, and if he wanted, he got it. He got it. Effortless Riz. Brigitte. I think Brigitte might be pure. I think she might be wants love, not sex. She seems a bit more, you know, honest that way. I think she won't love. Kiriko, I feel like Kiriko probably gets it when she needs it. She probably doesn't need it too bad because she's like got more important shit going on. She's doing all her gang violence and fighting for justice. But when she needs a bike to ride, she finds one, you know? Lucio. I don't feel like Lucio's got a great game, to be perfectly honest. He is a famous DJ though, I suppose, so he could get it when he needs it. He's probably got groupies. He probably gets groupies, so he probably gets it when he needs it. Maybe even more so than these two. I don't feel like, I feel like if he wasn't famous, he would have zero game. You know? Zero Riz. Mercy. I feel like Mercy wants love. I think this is where this comes in, right? It's like Genji wants Mercy, but he can't accept himself. Farah wants Mercy, but Mercy's a bit like keeping away a little bit, you know? She's like teasing. She's not quite giving in to anyone. She's not committing. She's just like enjoying the love triangle, you know? She's enjoying the love triangle. She won't commit to either. That's my picture in my mind. Again, if the game would confirm, and the game will never will, but I know all the Farah Mercy stands out there want to see it happen. No, she's not like 70. Mercy was like a teenager when she was early in Overwatch. She's actually not very old. She's actually not very old. No, it's nothing to do with chemical stuff. She just was very young when she joined Overwatch. She's just not that old. And if you want to find out more, you can check out my Story of Mercy video. Moira, 1000% what is a sex. Absolute definition of what is a sex. Zenyatta, animal/robot. Orisa, animal/robot. Ramatra, animal/robot. But I tell you what, he gets it when he needs it. He gets it when he needs it. I might even make an exception for Ramatra. I think he got so much Riz. Ramatra will put in the Riz category. I'm gonna make an exception for Ramatra and put him in the gets it when he needs it. I think him and Doomfist got game. Chat, you cannot judge me for what I'm about to say. I think Ramatra hate fucks humans sometimes, just to get it out of his system. I think sometimes Ramatra's just like, I fucking hate humanity, but occasionally there's a real pretty one that I might fall for. That's my theory, chat. There you go. Reinhardt, I think down tremendous. absolutely down bad. Is he the most down bad? No, maybe some are the most down bad. Actually, Junk the down. I think Junk the peak down bad. He's always simping for Anna, dude. He's so desperate for Anna. He's just like, please, Anna, please. He clearly spent too much of his youth not getting it, and he's now down bad. Nah, he's old, but he's horny. He's like, you can still be horny when you're old. He's still horny. He mad horny. Okay, Roadhog. I should put him in the wants love, not sex. He is a weird one. I think he could be in a what is a sex. I'm putting Roadhog in the wants love, not sex. There you go, chat. And I think Sigma definitely what is a sex. There's my tier list. That's how down bad each hero is. No criticism accepted. I think Sigma's just too oblivious to think about sex, to be honest. Bro doesn't even know what the melody is exactly. He can't figure out that melody. He's definitely not going to figure out the sex.